Hello and welcome back, everyone. This morning I am heading out to get some herbs and veggies for breakfast before going to work. And I'm also going to be watering the garden. So while I am watering, I am going to be sharing with you some herbs that can successfully thrive in containers. Alright, so the first herb I want to share with you all is thyme. Thyme, it is a very popular herb that is used in a lot of cuisine and dishes internationally. It is something that we have always loved to use back home in Jamaica, especially when cooking soup. When you're cooking soup and you add your green onions and your thyme, it gives off a certain type of aroma and flavor that is just so divine. The thyme can easily be grown from propagation. I have never successfully grown it from seeds yet. I am going to try one of these days. And all of these right here, like, let me see, this here, this, and all of what I am growing in my stackable planter with my strawberries, they are all from propagation. And the reason why I have so much with the strawberry is because thyme and strawberries, they are very good companions. And I just mentioned green onions as well. They are another herb that can thrive in containers. And all of this here, I started from store-bought green onions. I just simply take off the tops, stick them in soil, and they just regrow. And right now these ones, they are growing so I can get seeds from them, and I love that. That means next year, well, not really next year, sometime soon I will be able to have my very own green onion seeds. Yeah, so if you have not yet tried green onions, you can go ahead, try growing them either from seeds or from store-bought green onions. So here are some that I started from seed, and I recently harvested everything from this batch. And trust me, I have so much inside. That is one of the reasons why the ones you just saw, they are going to seeds. And since I am right here, before heading back over there, let me show you this little basil. I think this is supposed to be red Reuben basil. Okay, so here is the red one right here. This is a red Reuben basil. And I am not sure if this one is a Thai basil because I only sowed red Reuben basil seeds in here. See? I sowed the seeds on February 4th. I took out, I believe, about 2 of them to transplant in other areas of my garden. All right, so this is one right here. I'm going to take off the top of this one so it can continue to expand and don't go to seeds as yet. And oh, the other one is over here. Other one is right here. Even though this one is not as big as that one, but folks, if you could just smell the aroma of this basil that I just pinched off, it is so divine. Here is another type of basil that I am growing in containers, and this one is a Thai basil, and this is from a propagation. And here is another piece. So I have 2 pieces growing in this barrel from propagation. And here is another type of basil that you can also grow, and this one is a sweet basil. And y'all remember this piece that I tucked in here a few days ago? I told you Oh, so now it is well rooted because I'm trying to pull it out. It's not coming out. That means it has roots. So let me take this out because I want it to get bigger. Okay. And since I am in this area again, let me go ahead and show you another herb that you can successfully grow in containers. And that is going to be some rosemary. Rosemary has now become one of my most favorite herbs to grow in containers. I tried growing it from seeds for many years, and I was not successful. But after making several attempts, I can now safely say that I am able to successfully propagate a whole lot of rosemary. Not only just propagate and grow a whole lot of rosemary. So this plant right here is a propagation from the mother plant. Oh gosh, I need to get my scissors. And this is going to be for tea when I'm having breakfast. So I already have some Swiss chard, some green onions. I should get some thyme too. All right, I'm only getting 2 little pieces that I can shave off and use it for tea right now. Okay, this is all I am getting for now. Yes, as I was saying, I have never successfully grown rosemary from seeds. I have no intention of trying that ever again because I can now grow it from propagation. So apart from this one I have here, I have another one back here. I recently transplanted this one, but it looks as if it's going to die. I don't know what's wrong with it. I have another one over here. And this one, these two right in here. I think that's it for now. They were all propagation from this mother plant right here. Still doing her thing. Let me grab some Swiss chard and then head over to where I'm going to be showing you the next herbs that we can successfully grow in containers. And this is all for breakfast, people. All for breakfast. So under here, I have a whole lot of mint growing. Can you all see it? I think I'm gonna grab a little piece too to go with my rosemary for tea this morning. All right, this is what the mint looks like, and this is what it really and truly takes to start growing it from cutting. You just grab a little piece like this, you strip off the bottom section, you stick it in some water like this. These are supposed to be planted out already, but haven't gotten the chance to do it as yet. And this is what the roots look like, and you can just simply plant them anywhere in your garden in containers and they will thrive. This is my original mint plant that I propagated all of the other mint from. I have this container and that one over there. They are very easy to grow. Very easy. Let me just give this container some water and then I will head over there to show you some other herbs that I'm growing in there that you can successfully grow in containers. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to be needing some cherry tomatoes to put in my stir fry for breakfast. So let me grab some of these and get over there to that other containers. And I have to hurry up because it's almost time for me to head out to work. So what I have growing on in here are some garlic. And these are some more herbs that you can successfully grow in containers. I am getting these garlic leaves to use in my stir fry. So if you are growing garlic and the top of them get a little bit leggy and looks as if they're drying up, you can actually harvest them and use them in your cooking. I'm going to be taking off the brown parts and I will definitely be dropping it back in my garden or in my compost. But you can successfully grow garlic in containers. Oh, look at this one. I accidentally pulled this one out, and as you can see, it was already forming a bulb. So I think I am just going to get this one, take it inside and use it. Celery is also another great herb that you can grow in containers successfully. I have these growing for a few months now, and this is my very first harvest from them. I just decided to take off a few leaves to add in the stir fry since I am out here showcasing the other herbs. So after several attempts, I finally managed to successfully grow celery from seeds, and I recently showed you most or all of my celery that I am currently growing from seeds. So here I have some sage. You can successfully grow sage in containers. I have never successfully grown it from seeds. I got this tiny little plant from my mom, and I took it in various parts of my garden, and they ended up in this container and this one right here. And it was just one piece, and it has now have a few parts to it, indicating that it is actually going to get bigger. So if you have not yet tried sage and you don't want to start it from seed, I guess you can just get a tiny little plant at the nursery or somewhere, and you can start growing your own sage. This is another herb that I really love cooking with, and I don't think I'm going to be using this in my stir fry this morning because I don't want to fall asleep while I'm at work. But the Cuban oregano is a great herb that you can successfully grow in containers. I have this big old batch right here. I tucked a little piece in here, and look how big it has gotten. Look at it. I broke off a piece from somewhere else in the garden, tucked it right here. Here is another piece right here. And this plant is where I started all the other pieces that I showed you from. I know I am out here to talk about herbs, but I'm just going to grab these few little strawberries, taking them to work to snack on. And I don't want the birds to get them before me. I think I'm going to leave these little tiny ones for them to get bigger. And I have a lot more coming out on those plants. Oh, I didn't grab my thyme. Didn't grab my thyme from a stir fry. I think I'm just gonna grab two little pieces. Looks overcast as if we're going to have some rain today. So I only got 3 strawberries for my snacks today. All right, let me grab a few pieces of this mustard. Is this a veggie or herb? Well, if it is herb, mustard can also successfully grow. Oh my goodness, in containers. And I also have some chamomile that is successfully growing in containers. I can't wait to start using my chamomile. I think the nasturtium is also, well, it's a flower, so I'm not going to highlight that. I think that's going to be it, family, because I gotta run to work. Let me grab a few pieces of this celery under here. Yeah, I gotta go to work, so I need to go and make breakfast and get ready for work. All right. Oh, Jesus. I think I might have to finish watering when I get home today. And it looks as if it's going to rain too. Let me show you how the sky is looking. Can you all see the clouds over there? So I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to go in, get ready for work. So if this is your first time here, I am the Glades Garden Girl over here in Zone 10A, Florida. My #1 priority on this channel is for us to save as much as we can, as we grow as much as we can. If you are enjoying this content, please go ahead, share it with someone so they too can learn how to salvage, repurpose, and grow a thriving garden, no matter where they are in the world. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye-bye.